Hey guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. But in case this is the first time you are stopping by, my name is Gina. I am a wife and mother from the Midwest, and I enjoy cooking fresh meals for my family every day, and sometimes I film the recipes and post them here on YouTube. So today we are going to be making like my world's easiest is what I was about to say, dinner that happens to be one of my favorites. It is not one of my husband's favorites, but I enjoy it, and sometimes you need to just have one of those recipes in your back pocket that is on the table in under 30 minutes with minimal cleanup. So today we are going to be making sheet pan salmon and asparagus. I'll come up with the title for it. I don't know, like lemon, garlic, sheet pan, asparagus. I don't know, whatever. And I'm going to be serving it with baked sweet potatoes that I will be making in the microwave. And all you're going to have for cleanup when you're done is just this cutting board and not even really a pan, because I've covered it in foil because I'm just going to toss the mess away and then assuming it doesn't leak at all, go ahead and put away the sheet pan. So I will like to mention before we get started, this is a hotel size sheet pan, meaning that it is larger. It's like a size of like a sheet pan and a half. So it's easier for me to fit my asparagus and salmon on one sheet pan. But if you only have two small regular size ones, that's fine. Just do one for your salmon and do one for your asparagus. You'll be fine. And then our ingredients are... what is wrong with me today? I am so tired. Some salmon. This is about a pound of salmon. I'm going to cut it into 2 fillets, and this will be good for my husband and myself and the babies because, let's be real, they're going to like eat 2 bites and act like I've poisoned them. We are going to need a lemon, and you could use 1 to 2 of these depending on how much fish you're cooking and how much asparagus you're cooking, but for today I just have 1. You're going to need some asparagus. I'm going to cook this whole package, and this is 16 ounces, which is what, 2 pounds? Whatever, 2 pounds. And then I have 2 large sweet potatoes. They didn't have any normal size ones at the Aldi's this week, so I'll cut off a chunk for the babies, and again, they probably won't eat it. And then 1 for Daniel. And then for our seasonings, this is super duper simple, guys. We just need some salt, and I like to use this Himalayan pink sea salt from Costco, some ground black pepper, some thyme, and some garlic powder. That's it, people. We're trying to make this as easy as possible. I am going to go ahead and wash off my salmon and cut it into 2 fillets, and I will be back with some side notes about asparagus and show you how I assemble everything on the tray and what's up next. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and I always re-butcher my meat whenever I get it. Like, I cut off what I think are weird parts and whatever, and I always wash them. I put sea salt on the top. What? A bag. A bag? A bag. Okay, Olivia. I always take coarse sea salt or this Himalayan pink sea salt, and I rub down the meat because it always has like this slimy, gross stuff on it. And I've heard multiple people have different theories on whether or not you should wash your meat, but I definitely do wash meat and seafood. So anyways, I have these skin side down directly on the foil, and I have not oiled anything, and that is because when this is done cooking, the skin will adhere to the foil, and you can take your spatula and you're going to slide it right between the fillet and the skin will remain here so you can throw it away. And then you just have a nice clean fillet to go ahead and plate up. So if you're looking for a crispy skin salmon, this is not the video for you, son. I don't like any fish skin, crispy or not. So anyways, do not oil or spray your foil. Just plop it right on there. We are going to season it up. Super simple. I'm going to start off with a healthy pinch of sea salt. Yeah, babe. What? You got what? Let's see what you got, guys. Oh, okay. You got that? Do you love that from Auntie Megan? On her channel. My sister Megan has a channel, too, if you're interested in seeing more of us weird family, Herrera, Bogardus, Finneran, whatever you want to call us. Her channel is called Fin Family Fun. And she got this little puzzle bag for them yesterday, or today. So anyways, back to the recipe. We went ahead and we added a generous pinch of sea salt on each one. That's just to taste. I'm going to go ahead and jiggle on some black pepper. I really like this brand of black pepper. It is Castella, and I got it at Pete's Fresh Market, but the reason I like it is because it's a little bit more coarse than the one I was buying at Costco, and I just find it lends a better flavor. I don't know, I could be cray. And then next is just some dried thyme. And really, you can season this up however you want. This is how I usually do it with the asparagus because it goes nicely with a little piece of lemon on top that we're about to put on in a second. And I just think it goes well. But I've also done these with that Weber Cajun seasoning. Just slather it on there. I mean, like, crust it up. And that's also delicious. So the next thing we're doing here is just some garlic powder. And the garlic powder is a theme here, peeps, because the asparagus is going to be lemon garlic asparagus. And then that's it for our seasoning on our fish. I'm going to go ahead and place a nice, cute little slice of lemon on there, which honestly does not do anything for the flavor. It just looks cute. Like, I kind of like take my fork when it's done and like juice it on there, but I just think it looks cute. Anyways, so my husband and I both prefer our fish well done. And when I say well done, I don't mean burnt, but I do not like soft textured salmon, like the medium or medium rare that some people eat. So again, if you like medium or medium rare salmon, this is not the video for you, son. Check out. I'm going to go ahead and cook this at 425. That's what the whole recipe is going to cook at. And I'm going to cook this for a total of about 25 minutes because it's still slightly frozen in the middle, just a little bit. So 25 minutes total. So I'm going to be putting this in for about 15 minutes by itself because the asparagus will take 10. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven, and I will be back with those tips about the asparagus that I said I had. Okie dokie, Smokey. That's my dad's name, Smokey. Hi, Dad. Love ya. I'm in a weird mood today, guys. It's been a little bit of a long day over here, and Mom needs some wine. Anyways, the asparagus tip. So in case you didn't know this, this would be new to you. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to know where to trim your asparagus to. So asparagus actually breaks at the point of where it's most tender on its own. So if you go ahead and you just take the asparagus, and I'm just doing it stupid because I have one hand, like that one, this one actually feels nasty and squished, like all the way up to there. So it knows where it wants to be chopped. So I just did 3 of them. I'm obviously not going to cut them all super short, but I'm not going to cut them all super long, so I'll probably go with about this length. I'll go ahead and line the rest of them up so that way we'll have pretty even tenderness through all of them. Slice the ends up, and then we will be back to season this up. And I love when they have the asparagus in this disposable plastic container, and I know people are all like super like into no waste, and plastic is bad, but I'm not really wasting it because I'm using it as a bowl so I don't have to do an extra dish. You will see in 1 minute. Alright, so I actually just went ahead and stamped the rest of these off because they're actually a larger size than what Aldi usually gets. They're not super fat, but super skinny. They're kind of medium, so there wasn't that many. So anyways, I've got them back here in this container that I rinsed them off in. And then, guess what I forgot to put in the ingredients again, as usual. Our olive oil. So let's see if I can unscrew it with. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dress this up, just a drizzle of olive oil, and kind of a generous one because we don't want it to stick to the aluminum foil, and we want it to kind of give it a little bit of crispness while we're cooking it. And then we're gonna put a ton of garlic powder. I mean, we like a lot. So I'm going to really shake it up on there because obviously we're going to mix this up. So this is just on the top. So this is just literally garlic powder, salt, pepper, and olive oil going on here. Little jiggle. And I'd say probably about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Next thing, I'm just going to use my hand to mix this up, and it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but you just want to make sure everybody gets into the pool and is having a party. right, so this looks good. Nice and coated. I'm gonna let this sit to the side while we wait this other 9 minutes for the salmon to be most of the way done cooking. And then we'll arrange this on the same sheet pan and toss it in for the last 10 minutes. And then when it comes out, we're gonna go ahead and give it all a nice squeeze of fresh lemon juice, which you should not leave on the same board as that you cut your salmon like I did, because that's just unsafe in regards to food safety, because there was raw fish on here, and I'm just really tired, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a new lemon, and we'll be using this to squeeze over the asparagus when it comes out of the oven. And then I will be popping my sweet potatoes in the microwave because I have a potato button, you guys. See, taters. All right, be back in a few. I thought I would just let you guys know, just in case anybody asks. All I do for making the baked sweet potatoes or baked potatoes in the microwave is I wash the skins really good, because sometimes I eat them, Daniel doesn't. And then I poke like a ton of holes in them with a fork so they don't explode. And then my microwave has a potato button, which like based off of, I don't know, the steam that comes out of them or something. What is that? I have to get that off there. Based off of the steam that comes off of them or something, it just knows when they're done. But a lot of potato buttons on the microwave, don't be afraid to use it. Sometimes it'll ask you how many potatoes, and then just put, like, if you have 3, put 3. And then when they come out, I always check it with a fork. If a fork passes easily through it and it's tender, like, you're gonna know. But if there's any type of resistance, just go ahead and pop it in for like another potato's worth or another minute or 2 until it's done. Our first 15 minutes have elapsed, and a lot of people would definitely think that the salmon is done and would be eating it, but for me, that's the amount of give, that's just way too tender. I like a nice, like, toothsome cooked asparagus. So anyways, I have just went ahead and divided the asparagus in 2, and I plopped half on either side. I don't know why I do it like that. I just want the salmon in the middle, and that's how I want it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back in. This is on the middle rack of my spotless clean oven. Just did that the other day. And I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer for an additional 10 minutes. And then when it comes out, we're done. We've got our potatoes in there, and literally this is our cleanup. We have 1 knife and 1 cutting board. So I'm just emptying out the dishwasher. I'm gonna throw in the dishes that I have in the sink, and then it'll be time to eat. So maybe I'll make a little cameo video so you guys can see what I look like. All right, guys, a lot of you have asked. I feel so awkward on camera, that's why I don't. Maybe this is better? Is that better? Better. A lot of you asked what I looked like. So this is me. My name is Gina. I'm 33 years old, and this is my kitchen, you guys. If you guys prefer that I start making intro videos for my videos where I show my face, or if you want me to be in more of the videos, let me know. But a lot of times the reasons that I don't film myself is because by dinner time, a lot of times my hair is like this and a messy ponytail, and half the time I don't even have this little bit of makeup on that I have on, so I just kind of don't feel camera ready. But I guess that doesn't really matter because it's a cooking show and it's not like Gina's Beauty Glamorous channel. So anyways, this is my face, this is what I look like. I'm a real human, and there you go. Okay, so the 10 minutes has elapsed. As you can see, we have a nice bright green asparagus. This is tender crisp. It is gonna be delicious. And then our salmon has a nice brown on the ends, and it's nice and solid. So this is done cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze the juice of a lemon, half of a lemon, over the asparagus. Leave the seeds over here. Dang it. This lemon has a lot of seeds. And that is it. Let's go ahead and check our potatoes, because that just went off too. Ooh, looks good. I see a little juice. This one might need a little. Oh, no, perfect. They are perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this up so these stay hot, and probably tent this because my husband, oh, look at this. I'm gonna tent it like this because the odds were ever in my favor today. I'm going to go ahead and tent this because I want to keep it warm because my husband's not home yet. We'll go ahead and get it plated up, and we will be back with the taste test. This is the final proof that there's like no cleanup. This is totally dry. I'm just going to go ahead and toss that in the garbage. The children are already upset about their dinner, so they will just probably not be eating, I guess. And it's okay, babe. This is our finished product. We've got our asparagus, the salmon, and a nice tender sweet potato on the table in under 30 minutes. And I know this is not your favorite thing, but how is it?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
The salmon is really good.
You look really handsome today.
Come style.
All right, I love you. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping back at my kitchen. I really appreciate it when you watch my videos. And if you liked it, you could go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you really loved it, go ahead and subscribe for more great content. As you can see, just one last thing. This is a nice, solid, toothsome piece of salmon. No undercooked salmon here. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by, and have a great night or day or whatever time it is. Bye. Night.